Singing in the wire, I can hear you through the whine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line.
Well, walking around in the bush today wasn't completely fruitless. I actually came up with a few things that I dug out of the ground. You know, sometimes you see a little glimmer in your eye, or it just something catches your attention, and you can see by the size of my hand, they're not that big, but they are in really nice condition. Some people know what these are, other people probably don't know what they are. So what these are glass insulators. This one's got a little chip off it there, you can probably see that. These are glass insulators. Specifically, these ones were telephone line insulators. Are also used on telegraph poles, but these are telephone line insulators. And these ones, this type specifically, it would be like the you call it the pony type, especially a Hemingray. It's a I'm not sure if that's Hemingray or Hemingray. I'm going to say Hemingray. This one's called the pony type. This one's virtually the same style, so we'll just call that a pony type as well. So these are two different manufacturers. I don't know a ton about insulators, but I know a little bit about these insulators because I see them commonly around my area. You know, I'll find them on old poles or abandoned in the bush and things like that. These are two different colors. Obviously, you can see that. This is clear, and this one would be called aqua. Now the Dominion ones, I don't know what colors they come in other than, you know, blue and straw color and clear. But I know the Hemingray, they come in colors like peacock blue, which is, you know, very deep blue, purple, jade, a color called 7-Up green, orange, amber, you know, some nice colors. The use of color was actually discontinued. I don't know about the Hemingray company, but the use of color was actually discontinued. It was a year, I guess that'd be about the late 40s or 50s. They found that the use of color in an insulator, it didn't just attract collectors, it also attracted bugs. And so when you got a lot of bugs making their nests underneath or around the outside, then you actually end up decreasing the insulative value of that, the insulator. So after that, for certain, the Dominion company only made them in clear. Let's just talk about this one here, the Hemingray. This one is in beautiful shape. What are these called, right? What are these little things, and why are they on there? This is a little more rounded, as you can see. These ones are fairly sharp, actually, and it obviously hasn't given in to a lot of wear because they're still quite sharp. They're not wore off or wore down considerably. Bubbles in there. Not a perfect process, obviously. Anyway, those little bumps on there, can I get close for you? Those are called drip points. They're also called teats. But to collectors nowadays who are kind of bashful about saying the word teats, they're actually patented under the word teats, but I think the patent runs back to the 1890s. But anyway, they're called drip points, and these drip points were developed to help shed moisture off the insulator. Kind of makes sense, huh? It was later noted, don't know about the Hemingray company, but Dominion company, they stopped putting the drip points on because they found that they actually didn't do a darn bit of good. The purchasers told the manufacturing company that they didn't need them, and so they just stopped making them like that. Patented this style, it's the pony style, like I mentioned before, patented 1893. This style, I can't recall when they stopped making this style, but this would probably be made around the turn of the century. I think they made this up until, well, it's for sure pre-1933. Pre-1933, so somewhere between 1893 and 1933. So that's what I know about that. Anything else I know about? Not really. Yeah, not a whole lot more information. That's obviously the prettier one. It caught my eye the most. These are made in the USA. These, the Dominions, were made in Canada. Specifically, these were made in Wallaceburg, Ontario. Two definite sides to the mold. You've got this side, which says Dominion 9. The 9 just is the style of insulator. And that's the same as this. This is the style. Number 9 is the style. So the number denotes the style. This side, again, Dominion -9, so it's a 9 style. On the other side, you get a little more information, which would be nice to get more information on this type, but this one gives you a lot more information. So this side has the patent, that little triangle right there. That's the patent mark, Dominion. The 11 down there, and this number right here, 48. 48 is what you're thinking it is, and that's that this was made in 1948. So it's nice you can actually date this insulator. And 11 is the batch. So that 11 batch in 1948. So that's roughly all the information I can give you on it, because I don't have a ton of information. But, you know, kind of growing up and, you know, wandering around the country, you kind of come across these kind of things, and they become interesting to you, so you look into them. There are some beautiful colors. If anyone has time, go ahead and go look on Google, and you'll, especially the Hemingway company, see some beautiful colors. The purples and the dark blues and the peacock blues and some of the greens. You like the 7-Up green, for instance. Just it looks like the color of a 7-Up bottle, or a Jägermeister. If you drink Jägermeister, then you'll also know the color of the green I'm talking about. So anyway, maybe on the inside you can how they attach. Well, there's a wooden dowel that sticks up inside here that's threaded, and you see the matching thread on the inside. So these would just screw down on top of that wooden dowel, and these have the same thing inside there. So anyway, guy. Well, guys, that's all the info I have, and I don't know. Hopefully you find that kind of interesting. I like coming across these kind of things. There's something interesting in the day. It's kind of a gray day today. So anyway, catch you later, tubes.